Okay, important.
Yes, that's like that. We take him to the vet, and all the way down, he does
Does
this.
that?
I'll ask him questions, and it sounds just like he says no, but once we get there, he's perfectly fine.
I love cats.
He's perfectly
I
fine.
do too, if you fillet them really, really thin.
Stop it.
Oh, gross.
We just don't have luck with cats, that's all. We
That's
don't
why I
need
like
cats.
Chinese
though.
food.
Anyway,
Tastes like chicken.
when you get your hair cut,
You know what? I'm gonna send you to China.
At the top of the
Okay.
hill, like where that store
They like
is,
to eat cats and dogs.
area is,
That's Taiwan.
that
Oh,
little,
Taiwan. Sorry.
there's a place
I
up
like,
Yeah, it's called.
I wouldn't like to eat
Kim
dogs, but
Studios. Her name is Kim.
cats have
Riggs,
gotta have a purpose.
And, she's really, really sweet.
because I have to find one.
You would actually love
The
my
one
cat.
I
He's
did
really
was one in
nice.
Dayton that I think Janice did.
We had a cat for
Also,
16
Platinum
years and I tolerated
Salon.
him.
We went by there, that place.
I guess the feeling was mutual. The
No.
cat tolerated you, and you tolerated
Cats
it.
always know people that aren't attracted to cats because they give them the most
I love
attention.
her. She's just down to earth. She's a Christian. Her name is Kim Riggs, and, she's just so
Good.
sweet.
I gotta get mine cut.
So, anyways, I gotta tell you the story of my seizure. My second one. So, it was a lovely Saturday morning at 8:40 something a.m. I was laying in bed listening to Metallica because why not? Then all of a sudden, I sit up, just because I was adjusting my blankets or whatever, I don't know. All of a sudden, my right hand starts to freeze up, and I'm like, oh no. Not this again. And I literally said this. I said, oh no, not this again. I lay down, everything fades to black. So I wake up, I don't know how long, because nobody was there with me. So I wake up. Somehow I was able to walk a little, enough to be try to tell mom what was going on. But of course my brain was fried, so, well, I mean, when you
We
have
know
a
what you're saying.
when you have a seizure, it's like you're getting electrocuted internally.
Mhm.
So yeah, my brain is friggin' fried. So anywho, so mom was like, "Good morning, Leah." I was like, apparently I was like, "Yes, ma'am, because
Oh
it
my
was
goodness.
because I know what I want to say, but I can't say it because it's my brain is
I understand.
it's scary. And it's I felt sick because that's what it does to me apparently. My stomach feels sick. And so mom and Gabe, with their infinite wisdom, tried to feed me a banana.
Did they know that you had had a seizure at this point? Or did they think you were just kind of sick?
I mean, with my confusion and their past experience that they had with the first one that I decided to have, I mean, I would think that they would be more smarter than that, but no. Oh, no.
You better get all this out before they get in here, girl.
Well, yeah.
I would
That's
think
the
they would know
whole
more.
Yeah.
that's the whole point. That's the whole point. So, after them trying to force a banana down my throat, they were like, all right, we got to quickly go to Ray Medical, blah, blah, blah. So they try to get my shoes on, which was good. I was aware enough to be like, get my shoes on and get my hoodie on. And we went to Ray Medical as fast as we possibly could. And it was better than my past experience with Erlanger. I'll just say that.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh,
But they were so mean to me. They shoved this IV right here. I thought
Ray?
it. Yeah, Ray. I didn't think it would not hurt so bad, but it didn't hurt at all. It was actually nice. I say, they're being mean to me because poking and prodding and
Oh, I see
making me
what you
making me pee in a cup, whatever. But anyway, so, and that was that, I guess.
Well, my daughter-in-law has had 2 seizures, and she doesn't remember anything either. Just out of the blue, and they never could find anything wrong with her. But she and Jeremy think because, well, she's got rheumatoid arthritis, but she took one of the COVID shots made by one manufacturer, and her doctor gave her another one later on, but it was the other manufacturer, and her doctor said it's fine, there's no side effects between manufacturers.
Man, this coffee's
They
so
think
good.
it's,
Mhm.
she and Jeremy think it's that, and I agree with them.
I think that there are a lot of side effects to the COVID shots that people are gonna, people have, and they just don't realize. My friend is an insomniac from having the COVID shot.
Good morning, sir.
Of course, she had COVID as well,
Hey,
but
Yeah,
it was after she had the COVID vaccines, and now she wakes up and can't sleep. I put her on the tryptophan. You know, that's the substance that's in turkey. You know, when you eat turkey,
Yeah,
it's got tryptophan, makes you sleepy. So she tried it and said it helped, but I haven't talked to her since to see if it's continually helping.
yeah.
We
I've
had,
been on Ambien for about 15 years.
Well,
Because if I'm awake, I don't take the medication, it count the pulse in the ceiling.
And I can normally go to sleep, but I can't stay asleep.
Hmm.
Like last night, all night long, it seemed like I woke up every 30 minutes.
Well, I'm doing that, but now I have to get up and pee.
Well, it wasn't that, I would just, no.
well,
no
I
reason.
normally get up between 4:30 and 5 a.m. in the mornings. This whole week, I have slept late. I couldn't believe I was sleeping this as late as I was. I was getting up at like 5:40. I'm like, oh my word.
Yeah, that's late.
It is for me.
The 5's already been on for 40 minutes.
right. Yeah.
It'll be 5:40 p.m.
When I was in 6th grade, we had this little black boy that had seizures.
Aw.
It would scare us to death because we didn't know anything else, and at that time we didn't really know what else. I mean, he would start off with this horrible, just moaning kind of thing.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then the little guy would fall out of the desk and go into.
Yeah,
Oh,
They-
it's scary, it's scary.
it is scary. It scared us to death.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
And the teacher just tell us all, you just be quiet, but it scared me.
yeah.
Yeah, a little boy in our 5th grade class had a seizure one day on the playground,
Oh,
and the PE teacher knew what to do. She put her I think her ID tag in his mouth to keep him from biting down on us.
You don't stick anything in.
Nowadays, yeah, used to, they would tell you to do that, but nowadays, they tell you don't put anything in their mouth.
They do.
Roll them over on their side.
But that's
Is that
when they
still
would
true?
put the tongue depressor and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
They
used
always,
to,
because she would send people inside and say, get this pack or that pack, or, you know, one of the kids. I don't remember if anybody went in for a pack, but I do remember him falling down and her taking, it
Yeah.
might have, you know, or it was around her neck. It could have even been a whistle. It was something she had to keep him from biting his tongue.
the tables open, their class.
oh, because I thought, well, that doesn't look good.
yeah. I thought, aren't they gonna be happy with this?
No, I thought it was kind of funny that they looked all the way around the park that had to stand this way and face it.
Wonder what they had in there that they had it set up like that.
Had to be basketball or something.
They usually put all the tables back though.
Well, that's what I was thinking, you know?
Because whenever we've had anything in there, we've put the stuff back.
Yeah.
Of course, me hold 2 things that I've been to that have been in there.
Yeah, they normally put them back.
Guys, I'm craving fried chicken right now.
I'm sitting here about to fall asleep, and Go from one extreme to the
That's
other.
what
Now I'm
she'd
just wanting to
get for
sleep
getting
all the
up at
time.
5 o'clock in the morning and you all day.
I wake up, I get up at 5:30 every morning, it don't matter.
I was still asleep by
Saturday, Sunday.
7:30 something today. Hey Tony, I couldn't believe it. I'm gonna have to set me an alarm because I've got to get up and do my devotion.
I would think something's wrong if I slept till 7 o'clock.
Me too.
I'd have to go to the doctor. Do you really get up that early?
No,
Look at that.
not anymore. That's the best thing.
After
Yeah.
June 21st, no.
I just cannot sleep though.
Up till June 21st, I was up at
Well,
between 5:30
okay,
and 6.
do you take, the little, melatonin, the little sponge?
No,
That's all I do, take those, I'm gone. He, on the other hand, has to have this big sleeping stuff, or he does not sleep at all.
Yummy, yummy coffee.
I went to the sleep doctor and they put me on Lunesta.
I
They
was
put me
looking
on
forward
Ambien,
to
and I
drinking
told
coffee
them
this
Ambien
morning.
It don't do anything to me.
Mm.
Nothing. And so they put me on Lunesta, and that helped. But then they wouldn't give it to me anymore for whatever reason.
Well, they've put me on stuff before, but I still feel it like at 10 a.m. and noon. I still have the after effects of it. I don't want to feel it all day long.
Oh, I don't. I mean,
I just want to go to sleep, wake up, and be able to do my day.
I was still getting up early because I was still
So how was your
working
week?
all the time then.
Good, I guess. Lil Andy
Told you yet?
didn't tell me any different.
Okay.
Listen,
Bless you.
Thanks.
You don't have your honeydews done though.
Oh, I've got a list.
you never catch up on the list.
No, she,
Just ask Rip. He'll just.
after Mama died,
So anybody in the house looking for her house, anybody in the church looking for a house, the one next door to me just went up for sale 2 days ago.
We're never moving again.
It's
How much is it?
245,000.
You gonna plant?
Too much.
Leah, write a check for it. You got it.
Yeah, like I have that kind of money.
Well, it doesn't have to cash. If they give it to you for the check, you're all right.
That's
Take
right.
about
Don't
6
worry
months.
As long as they never cash it, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Take about 6 months to kick you out of it.
Catch up with you, yeah.
Did you hear about the widow whose husband said that she couldn't have any of it? He wanted to be buried with every single thing that they owned, so she wrote him a check for it and put it in the coffin.
That's what I do. Of course, it was.
She said that when he cashes that.
Write a check.
Yeah.
Vicky out there.
Listen.
Um,
I think my
I'm
Christmas
sure that he's
decorations
still
are ready.
practicing with
Okay.
the
This
band.
one goes.
I was gonna make sure he wasn't
You're
sick.
in order.
No, he is not
Yeah,
ill. Thank
I
the
said
Lord.
borderline.
Borderline. No.
Borderline order.
New preacher just told me, called me twice this morning.
Oh,
First one was, we won't be there for Sunday school. Archer got sick on the way this morning, and we'll turn around and take him and he and Jonna back home.
oh.
And then he called me like 10 minutes ago now and said, change of plans. Jonna's bringing me to church, and we're gonna ride back home with Asher's girlfriend who's coming with him today.
Oh. Like we all go,
Well,
oh.
they're here for Sunday school, but
Well, when you got, especially a little one, your plans change on the dime.
Stan told me just now that they had one of their grandkids stay with them last night. Everything was pretty good and woke up in the middle of the night, or well, sometime last night. He was sick.
There's a stomach virus that's going around really bad.
Yeah.
Mickey said it was going around the school really bad. COVID is also making the rounds again.
Oh
But
dear.
It's not near.
No.
It's more just like
That
a
makes me so.
bad cold.
Oh.
When our youngest daughter was 6.
Leah, how are you?
I'm still recovering, kinda. I get headaches every now and then, and they get kind of bad. But there's nothing ibuprofen can't fix.
Most of your headaches are probably caused from your granddaddy.
Oh, that's true. That's probably why I had a seizure, you know?
Oh.
One look at him and Scott, I'm telling you what.
Him and Scott.
One look at Scott and there I am on the floor,
Yeah.
seizing it up.
Boy, what was that?
That was a door slamming.
I was thinking, so, boy, that moved the whole building.
Slammed it real, I saw him out the window.
Okay.
Oh, Teresa put on, Miss Teresa,
Yes.
put on, unspoken silent prayers this morning.
And then she had put on, her health, I mean,
Oh,
bless
it's,
her heart.
it's a struggle for her, bless her heart.
Yes.
She
Jeez.
has fallen again,
Oh dear.
Would she say 3 or 4 severe?
3 ribs maybe broken.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw that, where it came through on the Facebook page.
Yeah.
that one almost drove
Came
me.
in
You
the
know
building.
what? I was thinking the same
Well, look
thing.
who's driving now.
Mark.
It's like,
That Mark,
no,
Is it Jesse? Rose?
Jesse Rose.
He's always in a hurry.
That was close.
Mickey was in a hurry until we almost hit a deer that one week. Now he's very cautious when he
oh, you're
drives.
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sounds like my bus driver. One of my bus drivers.
The fog was so thick we couldn't, they were laying down right next to the road, you couldn't see them.
Now, you're talking about Teresa in here?
Mm-hmm.
She, Hogan, is that his name? Okay. Hogan told me last Sunday, when I asked if she was okay, she'd been in an automobile accident.
Yeah, she's been.
And that's why she wasn't here. So I said, well, I didn't know that.
Well, I don't know, now that you mention that, I remember it. But I don't know if the broken ribs were from that or from falling.
I was gonna try to find.
But she had
my
broken
purse
ribs,
and
did she
find
say,
it.
do you remember what
So
she said
she
on
had,
Facebook?
more
think
than that.
4 or
Something.
5 broken ribs.
Yeah.
And
That
just,
hurts just to be,
yeah, it does.
Zach Howard
you can't breathe.
had to be taken to hospital last night because he was hurting his lower right abdomen.
Ugh.
Turned out to be a kidney stone.
Yeah, and Jessie
Oh my
had
gosh,
kidney
she
stones
does
this
with
week
kidney
too.
stone.
Jessie, she's here this
She
morning,
is.
had 2, they were gonna have to do surgery, but when they went in to look, cause they were so big, they were afraid they were gonna have to do surgery. Like Luann told me. Oh, let me back up. That's what I heard Luann say. She may have not told me that, but that's what I heard her say.
Good morning,
And,
morning, sir.
when
Good
they
morning.
get the
How are you?
Fine, how are you
scan, do
doing?
whatever,
I'm recovering.
Are you?
Yeah.
surgery,
Still.
they're gone.
Praise the Lord.
So sometime she passed it.
The Lord took care of it.
5 badly broken ribs, and they also found a nodule on her thyroid, which he said needs to, be immediately addressed.
Well, yeah, that's,
I had one of them, still do.
And then this morning, was asking for silent prayer.
Well, Lord, whatever's going on, you know, and we are in agreement that you will handle it in Jesus' name.
Amen.
so it's just, it is one of the grandkids cleaning
Well,
out. So,
yeah.
Don't come to church with us, he got sick last night.
Oh.
So Sunday's meeting Daniel this
Yeah.
morning with him and take him to the doctor and hope to be back for church.
Is it like the stomach bug that's
Yeah, it's
going around?
fever, all that
Yeah.
stuff.
I got the little voicemail from my 10-year-old grandson. Hey Marty, I sure do love you. I want to come spend the night.
Oh.
Peter, it's not like it used to be when we went to the same church. We'd pick you up on Saturday and you would take you to church, you'd go home with your parents.
Deliver you that.
Yeah, now, you know, you're welcome to come go to church with us, but we'd have to arrange getting you back to your parents on Sunday afternoon, because I am not driving you all the way to Alva's house and then going to my church.
So, excuse me for being like,
And just stayed in bed, wasn't, so it was kinda nice.
That's okay. It's expected with you old people.
Yeah,
but like tonight, I was
I'm kidding.
reading out coffee how God told Moses and the others he wanted the tabernacle.
I love you, sweet girl.
I love you too.
they sleep together back.
Hey, it's your grandpa and grandma.
Oh yeah.
You better come in here, bud.
Grandma, grandpa,
So guess what I forgot?
grandma.
Printed it out. But I did
Oh, yeah.
since it's still in handouts and everything this morning.
Now, this lesson series inspired me to start.
What page are we
when I
on?
finished with
91, I think it is. or
Isaiah. I
92,
started in
91.
Genesis, and so I've been reading the
91.
book of Genesis.
91?
And,
Uh-huh.
we are.
Give me a second, I gotta drink all this coffee.
And learning, and actually paying attention to.
Oh, where did my book go?
Build the tabernacle that's wrong.
Oh yeah, that'd be
And the
great.
significance, because when I was a girl, I didn't care.
Where did my,
There's a
oh,
lot
it's
more
over here.
significance to the size of things now. I mean, there were then too, but.
You're the bestest.
I know this is,
Smell never goes away.
almost a week.
I'm gonna put a chair.
Well, nobody did it as bad as me. I poured hot coffee all down my forearm here.
You said 91?
Uh-huh.
I mentioned your grandchild, Teresa and everyone else that are needing prayers. Anyone else have any?
I remember Shonda too, she was right in there, hugged up to him all night, so I hope she don't get sick.
Couldn't remember Stan too.
So did you go to the other room?
Stinking hair?
Good move.
No, they went to the other room.
Oh, okay, all right.
You got COVID? You got COVID?
But no, just sick.
Stomach.
Oh,
Stomach.
flu.
Stomach flu is no
They
fun.
do. I saw last night they measuring for
He said,
uniforms and
at
stuff.
the end of the week, you were talking to Jim on the phone, he goes, I think I'm gonna be a police officer. I mean, he did not say that, he goes,
After
no,
the first
he was
day,
messing.
after the first day of workouts, I called him on the way home, he says, I made up my mind. I said, what's that? He said, I'm gonna be a police officer. This is too hard.
Police is worse.
I know.
It is worse, that's why I told you, no, you're not.
They've now. I mean, and he's been going for long.
Yeah, he's in good shape.
It gets easier.
They lost 3.
Well, that's the reason they do it that way.
Yeah, yeah, but no, he loves it, but it was so funny.
But they lose 3 just because.
One, because one failed
Oh, he,
the test bad. Just,
that would make Hunter sad, this one guy. that has-
I've been going to workouts with him for a year. Blew his first test and got depressed and just couldn't come back to this one.
Hunter told me, he goes, man, I'll give you all my notes, I'll help you with that, and he just didn't show back up.
Embarrassed, I guess.
So, what if, Hunter's like in the 90s, isn't he, on his test? So,
Really good. I have confidence in it.
They got a study this afternoon from 3 to 5. They did a 3-year data, so they did it.
that's it.
Shh.
He hated it to me, I was like, I can't hold that with one hand.
You know,
Okay, here we
It's
go.
just amazing though, how when you get, I mean, like the recruitment and stuff for, not only that, but I mean, the armed services, when you get it back to where it's supposed to be, people actually really want to go back and join again. I mean, cause it is just overflowing right now, the recruitment in the armed services.
Actually, since Mom passed, I've had 2 job offers this week.
What? That's crazy.
And, did both of them come from Luann?
You know what I said?
No.
No.
Mhm.
Well, you didn't even think about it. I said, yeah, I did.
Exactly.
It took
But you're
that
not-
long,
It's
huh?
called, I have freedom now, I don't want to.
I would have said no while they were still asking.
I said, no. I said, thank you, but no. Well, if you think about it, I said, okay, I'll think about it. The answer's still no.
Well, I thought about it for just a second, I went, well, Jim, you know what? I could be the Walmart greeter. I go, no, they don't pay anything.
See, that's what I wanted to grow up.
good at it.
If they pay me enough,
Well,
okay.
that's what I wanted to grow up and do, be a Walmart grader when I got big.
Maybe you can.
Well, no, but they quit handing out those smiley face stickers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They don't even say hello to you now.
That upset me, so I'm not even interested in that now.
Could you imagine me being in Walmart?
No, not you.
Oh, my problem is,
Get your
I would,
stuff and get out.
my problem is they come in the door, I'd wanna follow them around and continue to tell them the story. Hey, wait, where you going?
I'd say, okay, no more
Get
greeting.
out the car, get your stuff and get out.
Well, you're supposed to say hi, and I'll give you a life
What
story.
I would say to them now is, when you get properly dressed, you can come back.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. There goes
No,
the
you
greeting
need to
right
be
there.
more a hall monitor, make sure that people can,
I do have a prayer request.
Okay.
I've said it before, but I want to reemphasize, a little girl named Ashley
I think there's nothing in Walmart.
is having major surgery. She was at dialysis, a little bitty thing.
Well, I know you've mentioned it before, but that name
They'll never
sounds so
make it.
familiar. I can't understand why, unless just because you.
Well, you know everybody.
Yeah.
Well, and the last name Holland, I wondered about the.
They're just a little Arkansas company.
They'll never make it.
my stepfamily's last name, my stepfather's last name was Holland. My mother's married,
Said
name is
Walton
Holland.
Reed.
Do we know when
No,
Yeah.
no.
He
did it. Sears is gone.
Any other prayer requests?
Montgomery Ward.
Mickey's knee's giving him a fit, his knee, and he cannot have surgery until the end of May, so pray God gets him through.
Sears had a little run though.
Sandy is having major trouble with her hips.
Get Benny.
Bless you, sweetheart.
We lose her, we lose our whole family.
If mama ain't happy,
Nobody in my
nobody.
family knows what to do except her.
That sounds familiar.
He doesn't know what medicine he takes, where.
They asked me, I said, I don't know, let me call Sandy. I ain't got a clue.
Anything happens to her, I starve to death in my recliner and wear dirty clothes.
I love it. Mickey just says you
I have
supposed
a
to
bad
take
way.
care of me.
Of injuring myself.
Yes, she did. I did not hit her once.
No, but you did yell, which did not help.
You know.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't.
There's Leah.
Oh man, there's trouble.
Use the top
Well,
lady.
this is the easy one. It looks really good now.
I see trouble.
That's where I was sitting.
Right there. Right there. Right there.
Tub, and it twisted and it slammed my hand.
Leah's back.
Yeah, I'm back.
So that hurt. Then I'll put my way Christmas decorations.
Sad,
I
Leah.
moved something. This glass thing, bam, fell on my head. That's-
I have a praise.
What is it, Angel?
I had Zaxby's yesterday.
You're such a doll. I want to take you to Firehouse Subs.
Ooh.
The best firehouse, the best subs around I've ever had is Firehouse Subs.
Not yet, I hope she don't get it.
You know what you gotta do is come to my, go to Bryan College.
Uh-huh,
It's open to the public at 11:30, lunches.
uh-huh.
11:30 to 2,
Everybody's
buffet style, yum yum.
requests and everything. I have a
Yum.
praise.
Okay.
This week, I wired 2 lights in at the house, and the house didn't burn down.
Woo!
So when are you
Oh,
gonna be
yeah.
coming over to my house to wire in some lights? I gotta figure out where I want them
My
first.
dad was an electrician in the Navy. All through WWII, and was an officer in occupied Japan for 2 years. And then came back and became an electrician in Alexandria, Virginia, with his brother, and they were wiring houses. Wired a house on Friday, went home for the weekend, came back on Monday, the house burnt down. Electrical short in the house, and the house burnt down. So that's when he became a police officer.
Did they make him investigate the fire?
On the side of the river.
Oh, boy.
Look, it's Mr. Robbie. Robinson.
Borrow a paper towel there, bro.
Hey, I
Oh,
did the same thing. I spilled it all over me.
Well, I met somebody else coming through the curtain, and I got a coffee bath. So.
Well, I did too.
Mickey!
I'll take it down.
One of my favorite people.
Maybe some duct tape and just kind of
Mickey.
set it back at the edge so that it'd be open, and then we could let it back down after church.
So, it's a hassle putting it up, really it is.
Yeah.
Because there are two little brackets there.
Right.
Hey, Sam.
You know, it's, but anyway, side one. So, any other prayer requests, praises? Any words of wisdom?
We get a new pastor.
In that,
Now,
in
this,
this
in
group.
this
Yes,
class.
we do.
in
I
this
have-
class, words of wisdom is probably lacking.
They were.
What? Did you do Zaxby's over ribs and roast?
You had chicken?
I know.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
I'm gonna
I
sign
might have to
Zaxby's
question
whenever
your
you do
insanity
it.
there.
I was so